That moment. The heat before the touch of our skin. The mist before the rain. Me before you. The gap. What does it mean to me? It means my personal time. To me, it's not always silence. It's not always calm. The gap comes in many different waves in my day. It's the moment when I'm most creative. The moment when I press fresh lead to a crisp piece of paper. When a letter flows into the next to form a word. I feel the gap especially before a kiss. We lean in, breaths mingle, hearts race, our eyes begin to close. The moment in the unknown, in total darkness, before our lips brush against each other. Those seconds of being both lost and found. Sometimes, actually a lot, I don't answer my phone. I see and hear it ringing, but I sit there, staring at it, waiting for this other person to give up and let me go back to my music. Talking on the phone is a thing adults have to do. It's probably the thing that gives me the most anxiety. I never know what to say, and I get uncomfortable when I can't read people's facial expressions and body language. It's a disconnect. I hate my phone. I miss the days of Walkmans and payphones. I don't like being connected all the time, but I do. If I don't have that immediate power of distraction when I have a wave of panic, I would have to write it out in public, and that would only make things worse. I hate people looking at me. I feel like I exist in this gap. The moment between adulthood and childhood. I'm 26, and I still feel like a child learning to walk. When do I feel like a grown-up? A mortgage, a debt, a degree. I already have a car payment. Is it a light bulb moment? Does everything illuminate at once? Is the path to adulthood a gradient? Or do all adults feel this way? Do we never really reach that feeling and just say we do it to fit in? Have we been saying that for so long that we're all reaching for a fake feeling? The gap. That's my gap. It's filled with questions and curiosities and daydreams of lives that can only live in my head. It's writing, how I build my daydreams into worlds to interact somehow with realities that aren't just my own. My gap is always reaching out to others. My gap is me sitting in my car alone. It's an ending, but it's fantastically a beginning. It's those moments, so small, so insignificant, that they make my life. I chose to show you this part of me. The action of drawing is very personal and intimate. You get to see the lines on the page as I draw them. You get to see which lines I choose to keep or get rid of. You get to see what colors I pick. But it's not really me picking. It's a ghost feeling. Almost muscle memory. In this picture that I draw, I use no photo references. This is just me letting my hands move the way they want to. It's why I wanted to show this process. It's the biggest gap in my life. What you don't know is during this process, I got to make a new connection with someone. I got to talk to Todd and sing along to my favorite music with my partner sitting in the background singing along with me. That's the gap I created for you. What you don't see are my friends sitting around me, laughing, smiling, and awkwardly watching as I record this on my phone. But what you do get to see is a final project, which I wanted to show you, to share with you, because it meant something to me, because I'm drawing myself. And not just any self, it's my best self, because no fat person wants to draw themselves fat. But I drew me the way I like to see myself, surrounded by colors, with a smile. That's what I wanted to show you, my process and my gap. Thank you.